Here is Jessica in Blair, Nebraska, and she is 12 years old. This is Easter Monday, so some young kids out of school today, and they happen to be listening. Great day for that. Jessica, welcome. It's great to have you with us on the program today.
Thank you. It's great to be here, Mr. Limbaugh.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I can imagine that it is. It's a big thrill.
Yeah.
Me too.
I read all the Rush Revere books, and thank you for writing them. I love them.
Well, thank you for reading them. It makes me so happy, and it sounds like you like them to boot, which is an added bonus for me.
Yeah, my favorite one is the one about the American Revolution, because I read it before we learned about it in history class, and when we learned about it in history class, I already knew most of the stuff about it.
Let me ask you a question about that, because that's excellent. Was what you were, and I'm not trying to cause any trouble here. I'm just curious.
Okay.
There's no wrong answer, so don't be worried. Was what you were taught about what was in the book pretty close to what was in the book?
Yes.
Well, that's great too. That's great to hear too. You know, Jessica, I was watching television the other night, and some cable channel has got a special coming on on George Washington and the people who were his spies, the people that did his. It's called Turn, yeah, and it started, yeah, and it looks pretty good. But here's the thing: as I was watching, it was a 30-second promo for the upcoming show, and it did such a great job of illustrating what these people literally went through, which is what we try to do in the books for people your age. But it hit me again how important all this is. These were real people who did extraordinarily brave things. And they faced deceit, they faced traitors, they faced people trying to undermine them just as we do today. And what they achieved, what they overcame, the obstacles and the hardships, but the genius and the brilliance they possessed to put this country together. The older I get, Jessica, and I hope this happens to you too, the more in awe I become of the people that I'm writing about in these books that you're learning about, because it's just when you stop and think about it, it's overwhelming. It's mind-boggling what I'm George Washington, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, all of these, what they were able to overcome and what they built, and to have it so unappreciated today, and in some cases not even properly taught, is it's a crying shame, is what it is. And the fact that you are reading these books and experiencing this and appreciating it, man, I tell you, it makes me feel so good that you're able to do that. Call and tell me about it.
Yeah, my dad taught me everything I know about history, and I love it so much. You
really do? You love history?
Yeah. My favorite thing to learn about is the Civil War and the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I bet those, because the Revolutionary War, what does that mean to you when it's one of your favorite things? Why?
Because I think it explains so much why they were fighting, because they were fighting for their freedom, because they wanted to be independent and not under British control.
Right, exactly. And here today, people born in America today, their freedom is they're born with it. They don't have to fight for it, they don't think. Yeah. They don't have to do anything. It's just there. And yet what people like me are trying to do is warn everybody that you're giving away your free little by little every day. And it's the natural tendency of government to want to take it away from people. And it's happening, and it's just great that you have the maturity and the curiosity to want to learn about it at your age. A Civil War, the same thing. I guess the two wars have some things in common there. But what about the Civil War do you like?
My dad, there was a movie about the Battle of Gettysburg, and it showed how they had, like, when they were going up, I don't remember what the hill was called, but the South was coming up the hill,
right?
And they were screaming and charging when and there was a barricade at the end where the North built rocks up, and that was like the end of the line, so they couldn't let them pass there, else they would go up to the Capitol.
You will probably go to Gettysburg at some point in your life, and having read about it and knowing what happened there, I predict you, when you actually end up in Gettysburg, it's in Pennsylvania, when you get there, having read about it and been interested in it, when you're actually there, you will be able to use your imagination and actually put yourself in the middle of it. You'll be standing, Jessica, you'll be standing right there where all of this that fascinates you happened. It was real. It was real. And it's so great that you're getting into it at your age and learning it and appreciating it. I wish everybody could, because it would really enhance people's appreciation for this country. Seminary, Ridge, and Pickett's charge is what you're talking about there.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, you have all 3 books, is that right?
Yes.
Well, do you have the audio versions, Jessica? Do you happen to have the CDs of me reading the book?
I have the first one, the Pilgrim one.
Well, I'm going to send you some stuff. We're just going to put together a little a goodie package, and include. Do you have? By the way, do you have an iPad?
My mom does.
No. Do you have an iPad?
No.
Would your mom care if you had an iPad?
I don't think so.
Well, I tell you what, here's what to do. I'm going to put you on hold so we get your address.
Okay.
And you ask your mom or dad if I can send you an iPad mini, not a bigger mini. And if they say no, that's fine. We won't. I won't do it without their permission.
Okay.
Okay. And you tell Mr. Snerdley while you're talking to him here in just a second what your parents say about that.
All right.
But Jessica, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
You're great. You're great. And don't hang up. Mr. Snerdley, be the next pleasant voice that you hear. Be right back.